Is Google Ads for free?
Sometimes. Sometimes.
I did not think that was the answer.
In most cases, no, it's not. It's paid advertising. But Google does have a program for not-for-profits called Google Ads Grants, where you can apply. There's a little bit of an application process, and you can apply and get up to $10,000 a month of advertising on Google Ads. There is like the terms and conditions, I guess, apply there though, and there's certain procedures and things that you have to follow, and certain results that you have to get. So you need to remain above a 5% click-through rate, for example. There's quality score limitations, and if you start to drop below what they want or what they expect, you can actually lose that grant. So obviously, that's a bit tricky.
Yeah, it sounds like there's a fair bit that goes into managing that.
And the other thing with those accounts, also the ad grant, is that Google will show a paid ad before it's going to show the ad grant ad. Obviously, that paid one, they're going to make money from that. The ad grant, they're not. Yes. So what they actually suggest is to run both the paid and the ad grant side by side. So the paid is going to bring you in a lot of, good results. And the ad grant maybe can focus on those keywords, like longer term keywords, the things that are less competitive, so that you're still getting as many views and clicks as possible, but you've still got that paid to get in there for those really competitive terms.
Yeah, okay, that's some really good insight, because I think there's probably a lot of those sort of like not-for-profits out there that think, may or may not know that this is an option for them, but knowing that there's a bunch of criteria that you need to meet makes it a little bit difficult when you're trying to manage it on your own.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty good system. I think it's a good thing that Google have done to help not-for-profits. But yeah, there's just a compliance layer that they're not giving away ads for free with no restrictions. We've got a series of blogs on our website that go through how to set these up. And there's just a couple of really small mistakes you can make that'll make your Google Ad Grant get declined. For instance, people will always go and set it up in Australian dollars, and it has to be in US dollars, just as an example. So then all of a sudden it's declined. So then you've got to go and set it up again in US dollars. So a bunch
of like nuanced sort of things that the average person might not know.
Yeah, it's a little tricky.
Okay. So most of the time you've got to pay, unfortunately.
Mostly.
Well, not unfortunately, because if it's driving you great results, let's keep paying. I'm happy to pay.
That's right. If it's making you sales and making you money, you might as well keep doing it.
That's right.